I think Nicky Winton would be horrified. I think he would say more has to be done. He would support the NGOs working here, who are doing help refugees and safe passage. They're doing a fantastic job. But Nicky Winton would be very, very unhappy that young people are left in such a terrible plight. And he would say, we've got to do something to deal with it. I think the French government was desperate to get rid of the jungle. Now, there was a good argument if they had provided decent alternative accommodation for the people in the jungle, because the conditions were appalling. But I think having closed the jungle and dispersed people and not given them much hope, then some of these people are coming back to this area. And I think the French police are desperately trying to make life so tough that they won't stay here, or more of them won't want to come here. I think it's not a happy situation, and I don't want to sit here criticizing. Well, we've had a general election, and then we've got a parliamentary recess, so things have got a bit held up. But we're getting ready to push the government hard. But the real pressure, I think, will come in the autumn, or even in next January, when the government puts forward its immigration bill, and will put forward, it gives us a chance to move amendments and bring more pressure to bear. But I've got a question. And we've got to get Conservative backbench MPs to also stand up for child refugees, those that we can persuade. Given that Theresa May has a very small majority indeed, we don't need many people on the Conservative backbenches to take up the cause of child refugees, to put the government in real difficulties. So I think we've got to look at parliamentary tactics and see how we can do it. But we are trying, certainly with Safe Passage, we're trying to identify the newly elected Conservative MPs in the last election to see how many of them might be sympathetic to the cause of refugees. Do something. Let me make a few suggestions. Firstly, they can talk to their MP and get their MP to support the government doing better with Dublin 3 children and Section 67. I think they should talk to their local authority. They can talk to their local councillors. They can ask them what the local authority is doing about taking refugees, taking child refugees, and urge them to do more. They can let their voice be heard in any organisation in which they might be a member, local community groups and so on. There are a number of very effective refugee welcome groups. They can join those and be supportive of them. They can write letters to newspapers and let their voice be heard. There are quite a lot of things that they can be doing. They can invite people to come and speak to their organisations. There are quite a lot of things they can be doing to actually help to raise the profile of refugees and let the public be more aware than they have been up to now. So our job politically is to get child refugees back on the agenda, where it was and from which it disappeared a bit.